there exists a land that was once home to ancient tribes, where mighty rivers carved through endless steppes and vast taiga forests stretched beyond the horizon. Over centuries, through relentless conquest and expansion eastward, this nation gradually took shape. Its massive territory growing to span from Europe to the far reaches of Asia, from the icy Arctic north to the untouched wilderness of Siberia. It now stretches across 11 time zones, embracing some of the most breathtaking landscapes and diverse cultures on Earth. But this is more than just a story of maps and borders. It's the tale of an empire's creation, where the past lingers in grand cathedrals, ancient fortresses, and trains that glide across infinite snowy plains. Every region is a world of its own, from royal cities echoing with history to remote villages that have preserved their age-old charm. Welcome to Russia, the largest country on the planet, where every journey is a slice of history. Every landscape a living masterpiece, and every soul carries the spirit of a land that seems to stretch without end. Red Square, located in Moscow, adjacent to the Kremlin, is a historically significant site that dates back to the late 15th century. It has played a central role in Russian social and political life for centuries and was added to UNESCO's World Heritage List in 1990. The square has undergone several transformations over the years, serving as a market area and housing various institutions such as churches, Moscow's first public library, university, public theater, and printing house. The name Red Square likely derives from the Russian word krasnaya, which means beautiful, rather than a reference to the red brick buildings or the communist era. The square is surrounded by notable landmarks, including St. Basil's Cathedral, renowned for its vibrant colors and intricate architecture. On the opposite side stands the imposing State Historical Museum, and nearby is the Kazan Cathedral, a recreation of a church demolished during the Soviet era. Red Square also features the Kremlin Wall and Lenin's Mausoleum, as well as the gum department store, which was originally built by the Tsars and is now a luxury shopping center. The Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg is one of the world's largest and most prestigious museums, attracting millions of visitors each year. Founded in 1764 by Catherine the Great, it initially served as her private art gallery. Today, it houses over 3 million items, ranging from impressionist masterpieces to exotic Oriental treasures, making it a must-visit for art lovers and a place that rewards repeat visits. In addition to its artistic significance, the Hermitage's architectural history is equally captivating. Empress Elizabeth commissioned renovations of the Winter Palace in 1754, and Catherine II later expanded the complex. By 1795, the museum complex was officially named Hermitage, a word meaning retreat in French, signifying its role as a royal residence and an art sanctuary. The museum was opened to the public in 1852 under Nicholas I, making it the first state museum in Russia. Peterhof, located 18 miles southwest of St. Petersburg, was founded by Peter the Great in 1709 as a country estate. After visiting the French court in 1717, he decided to transform it into an imperial residence that could rival Versailles. The Baroque Grand Palace, designed by Domenico Trezzini, was completed in 1728, with further expansions by Bartolomeo Rastrelli. This estate became the most lavish of the Russian royal summer residences, with Tsar Nicholas II frequently visiting. A standout feature of Peterhof is its intricate fountain system, with the Great Cascade being the most impressive. The fountains, which are powered by a natural spring from Rosva, operate without pumps and are activated each spring. The lower park, home to over 150 fountains and 4 waterfalls, offers visitors a beautiful and tranquil setting. The golden statues scattered throughout the estate further enhance the grandeur of this iconic palace complex. Moscow, the capital of Russia, is located in the western part of the country along the Moskva River and has a rich cultural, historical, and spiritual heritage. First mentioned as a village in 1147, it became the capital of Muscovy in the 13th century, and later the capital of a united Russia in the 16th century, expanding under rulers like Ivan III and Ivan IV. The city played a vital role in Russian history, surviving events such as Napoleon's occupation in 1812 and becoming the capital of the Soviet Union in 1918. Today, Moscow is a bustling metropolis with over 12 million residents, representing numerous ethnic groups, including Russians, Ukrainians, Tatars, and immigrants from Central Asia and beyond. It spans over 2,500 square kilometers, with the Moscow Ring Road defining its boundaries and a highly developed urban transport network, including the Moscow Metro, known for its stunning architecture. The city boasts about 400 museums, including the Moscow Kremlin, a historic fortress covering 27 hectares, famous for its cathedrals, palaces, and towers. Moscow is also home to iconic sites like Red Square, considered the heart of the city and the nation. The city's vibrant culture includes a wide array of restaurants, entertainment venues, and regular events such as concerts and festivals, making it a lively destination. St. Petersburg, Russia's second-largest city, lies on the Neva River Delta near the Gulf of Finland and is often called the Venice of the North due to its numerous canals and bridges. Founded in 1703 by Peter the Great, it served as the capital of the Russian Empire from 1712 to 1917 and became a center of imperial culture and architecture. The city witnessed pivotal events in Russian history, including the Decembrist Revolt in 1825, the Bloody Sunday Massacre during the 1905 Revolution, and its role as the birthplace of the Bolshevik Revolution in 1917. Today, St. Petersburg is a cultural and industrial hub, with industries like shipbuilding and engineering, while its historical sites, including the Hermitage Museum and opulent palaces, contribute to its UNESCO World Heritage status. Known for its elegant Baroque and neoclassical architecture, the city features beautifully maintained buildings, as well as churches and cathedrals adorned with gold leaf. Since the Soviet Union's collapse, St. Petersburg has regained its cosmopolitan character and remains one of the most stunning and historically rich cities in Europe. Lake Baikal, located in southeast Siberia, is the world's oldest and deepest lake, formed 25 million years ago and plunging to 1,700 meters. Covering 3.15 million hectares, it holds 20% of the planet's unfrozen freshwater reserve. Known as the Galapagos of Russia, its isolation has resulted in a unique and rich array of endemic species, making it invaluable for evolutionary studies. This natural wonder is surrounded by scenic protected areas and boasts over 1,300 miles of shoreline. The western shores have steep slopes, while the eastern side features gentler inclines. Baikal is fed by numerous rivers, primarily the Selenga, and drains solely through the Angara River. The lake has a mild climate compared to its surroundings, with freezing winters and cool summers. Its water is exceptionally clear, allowing visibility up to 130 feet. The lake is also home to hundreds of plant species and more than 320 bird species. UNESCO recognized Lake Baikal for meeting 4 natural criteria, highlighting its importance as a freshwater ecosystem and its remarkable endemic species. The Motherland Calls is an imposing statue located atop Mamayev Kurgan, a hill overlooking Volgograd. This monumental figure is the focal point of a memorial complex dedicated to the Battle of Stalingrad, one of the most devastating battles in history. Construction of the statue began in May 1959 and was completed in October 1967, at which point it became the tallest statue in the world. While it no longer holds that title, it remains the tallest statue in Europe and the tallest statue of a woman globally. The statue features a powerful female figure stepping forward, her left arm extended and her right arm raised high, holding a massive sword. It symbolizes strength, resilience, and a call to never surrender until victory is achieved. The Trans-Siberian Railway, built in the early 19th century, has long been celebrated as a symbol of the Russian Empire's grandeur. Stretching 5,771 miles from Moscow to Vladivostok, it stands as the world's longest rail system, crossing 8 time zones and offering a 7-day journey through diverse landscapes. Initially proposed in the mid-19th century, its construction was delayed by debates over foreign involvement. By 1886, Emperor Alexander III insisted on beginning the project with Russian resources, rejecting external funding. Surveys began in 1887, and by February 1891, construction started in Chelyabinsk and Vladivostok. This railway showcases Russia's engineering triumph and cultural pride, attracting travelers eager to experience its iconic route. While tourists seek the scenic adventure, locals rely on it for daily commuting. The railway combines breathtaking views and rich history, making it a truly unforgettable journey. The Bolshoi Theater is Russia's leading venue for ballet and opera, established in the mid-1772 from smaller troupes performing at Count R.I. Vorontsov's mansion. Its first permanent home opened in 1780, but was destroyed by fire in 1805. Rebuilt in 1825 and again after another fire in 1853, the current structure was completed in 1856 and seats over 2,000 people. The theater's neoclassical facade features grand Corinthian columns and a bronze quadriga of Apollo, symbolizing the arts. Its 5-tiered auditorium is admired for exceptional acoustics, gilded stucco, ceiling murals, and a large crystal chandelier. A square with a fountain in front enhances the theater's majestic design and appeal. The Bolshoi has premiered many of Russia's greatest ballet and opera masterpieces. Its renowned company of singers, dancers, and conductors continues to inspire audiences worldwide. Mount Elbrus, located in the Caucasus Mountains of southern Russia, is Europe's highest peak at 5,642 meters. Known also as Mingi Tao by the Balkar people, its name means like a mountain, reflecting its religious significance. Situated in the Kabardino-Balkaria Autonomous Republic, Elbrus consists of two peaks, the western peak at 5,642 meters and the slightly lower eastern peak at 5,621 meters, with the two separated by a depression at around 5,200 meters. As the roof of Europe, Elbrus is considered more accessible than other continental highest peaks, though it still presents challenges with unpredictable weather conditions. Famous for its legends and stunning landscapes, Elbrus is part of the Seven Summits, the highest peaks on each continent. Once home to a notable Soviet ski resort, it had the first cable car line in operation from 1969. Kazan, the capital of the Tatarstan Republic in western Russia, lies near the confluence of the Volga and Kazanka rivers, just north of the Samara Reservoir. The original settlement, known as Ancient Kazan, was founded in the late 13th century by the Mongols of the Golden Horde after they overthrew the Bulgar kingdom. Initially located upstream along the Kazanka River, it was moved to its present site in the late 14th century. By the 15th century, Kazan had become the capital of an independent khanate and a significant trade hub, hosting annual fairs on a Volga River island. The Kazan Kremlin, the city's most iconic landmark, was constructed by craftsmen from Pskov in the traditional Russian style, with fortress-like walls reminiscent of Pskov's architecture. This architectural ensemble was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2000. The Kazan Kremlin, located in Kazan, Tatarstan, Russia, is a historic fortress that dates back to the Islamic period of Volga, Bulgaria, the Golden Horde, and the Kazan Khanate. Initially a fortified trading settlement in the 10th-13th centuries, the city became an important outpost on the northern border of Volga, Bulgaria. By the 15th century, Kazan had become the capital of the state and a major political, military, administrative, commercial, and cultural center. It was later conquered by Ivan the Terrible in 1552, marking the beginning of its Christian influence. Today, the Kremlin is home to a variety of historical, architectural, and archaeological sites, including the Governor's Palace, Suyumbeki's Tower, the Annunciation Cathedral, and the Savior Transfiguration Monastery. Kazan Kremlin is notable for the unique coexistence of mosques and churches within its walls, offering a rare blend of religious practices. The fortress was originally built on a hill surrounded by water, forests, and swamps, providing strategic defense advantages. Over time, it expanded beyond its original borders, with the addition of the Khan's palace and other significant structures within the citadel. Sochi is a city and resort area located in southwestern Russia, stretching along the Black Sea coast at the foot of the western part of the Caucasus mountain range. Established in 1896, it developed as a popular resort area beginning in 1902, thanks to its mineral springs, scenic beaches, and mild subtropical climate. The city is known for its dozens of hotels, tourist centers, and sanatoriums, with food processing being the primary industry. Sochi's streets are lined with exotic subtropical plants, and Greater Sochi, formed in 1961, extends for about 150 kilometers along the coast. A major attraction, Sochi is often called a priceless pearl of the Black Sea, surrounded by lush forests and mountains that protect it from extreme weather. Over 2.5 million people visit Sochi annually, making it the most popular beach resort in Russia. It also serves as the summer residence of the Russian president, where official meetings with foreign leaders are held. Stretching 148 kilometers, Sochi ranks as the world's second longest city after Mexico City. Kiji Island is located in Lake Onega in the Karelia Republic of northwestern Russia. The island's name, meaning Island of Games, reflects its historical significance as part of a 14th century trade route connecting Novgorod to the White Sea. It was also the site of major peasant revolts during the reign of Catherine the Great between 1769 and 1771. The island is now renowned for its open-air museum of history and architecture, established in 1960, featuring restored wooden barns, houses, windmills, and churches. Among these is the Transfiguration Church, built in 1714, which stands 121 feet tall with 22 cupolas and houses a collection of iconostases. Tourism remains the island's primary industry today. Kamchatka Peninsula, located in far eastern Russia, stretches between the Sea of Okhotsk to the west and the Pacific Ocean and Bering Sea to the east. It spans approximately 750 miles from north to south, and its width reaches around 300 miles, covering an area of about 140,000 square miles. The peninsula is home to 127 volcanoes, with 22 still active, alongside several geysers and hot springs. The western coastline consists of a low plain with many rivers and extensive swamps, while the eastern coast is characterized by broad gulfs and mountainous peninsulas. Kamchatka is known as the Paradise of Fire and Ice due to its unique geographical location and geological features. Although it lies on the same latitude as the United Kingdom, the peninsula experiences long winters, with snow covering the area from October to May due to the Siberian winds and the cold Oyashio current. Despite its cold climate, Kamchatka is renowned for its volcanic landscape, with 19 of its volcanoes recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Olkhan Island, located in the heart of Lake Baikal, is a place steeped in myths and legends, known for its mystical atmosphere. As the largest island in Lake Baikal and the third largest lake-bound island globally, it covers an area of about 730 square kilometers. The island is separated from the mainland by a narrow strait called the Olkhan Gate. Olkhan holds great spiritual significance for both shamans and Buddhists, as it is believed to be the site where the first Buryat shaman developed the ability to communicate with spirits. Cape Shamansky, also known as Cape Burhan, is the island's most famous landmark, revered as a sacred site for the Buryats. Other notable attractions include Sagan Kushun Cape, with its dramatic rocky landscape and stunning views of the small sea, Seaside Ridge, and Cape Cowboy. Additionally, the island is home to the Shaman Rock, located near the village of Kujir, which adds to its cultural and natural allure. Kaliningrad is a seaport and administrative center of Kaliningrad Oblast, Russia, located on the Pregolia River near Frisch's Lagoon. As an exclave of the Russian Federation, the city is separated from the rest of the country and was once the capital of East Prussia. In 1945, it was ceded to the Soviet Union under the Potsdam Agreement. Due to its unique geographical location, Kaliningrad is often viewed as a vulnerable area amid tensions between Russia and the West, yet it also serves as a Russian outpost in Europe. The region is about 1,200 kilometers from Moscow and can be accessed by land through Lithuania or Poland, though air and sea routes are more common today. Kaliningrad is home to many notable attractions where visitors can explore the city's rich history and unique culture. Königsberg Cathedral, the oldest church in Kaliningrad, dates back to the 14th century and is a key landmark in the city. It was heavily damaged during World War II but was restored to reflect its original German Gothic style. The Amber Museum is the only one of its kind in Russia, showcasing Kaliningrad's rich amber heritage. Vladivostok, located on Golden Horn Bay by the Sea of Japan, serves as the administrative and economic hub of Primorsky Krai and the Far Eastern Federal District in southeastern Russia. Founded in 1860 as a Russian military outpost after the Treaty of Irgun, its name translates to "Rule the East" or "Conqueror of the East," reflecting its strategic importance. The city gained prominence as a naval base in 1872 when Russia's Pacific Fleet was stationed there, and it was granted city status in 1880. During the Soviet era, it emerged as a cultural, scientific, and industrial hub, fostering industries like shipbuilding, machinery, and consumer goods production while hosting institutions like the Far Eastern Federal University and the Academy of Sciences. The city blends its historical 19th century architecture with modern styles, showcasing both Western and Eastern influences in its design. Today, Vladivostok is home to numerous theaters, museums, and educational institutions, making it a vibrant center of culture and innovation in the Far East. Veliky Novgorod, located in northwestern Russia along the Volkhov River near Lake Ilmen, is one of the oldest cities in Russia, first mentioned in chronicles in 859. Known for its rich history, it was a key center for trade and politics, with ties to the Baltic, Byzantium, and Central Asia. In the 10th and 11th centuries, Novgorod played a significant role in the development of Russian culture and governance, with its veche system providing local self-rule. During its peak, Novgorod flourished as a trading hub, notably with the Hanseatic League, and prospered through the fur trade from northern Russia. Today, Veliky Novgorod is recognized for its cultural contributions, especially in music. The city is the birthplace of traditional Russian bell ringing and znameny singing, which influenced liturgical music both in Russia and globally. The city continues to thrive as a creative city, with a vibrant cultural sector that includes music halls, theaters, and museums, employing over 2,000 people. The local education system incorporates music and arts into sustainable urban development. Suzdal is often referred to as the heart of the Golden Ring and is known for its open-air museum that features over 200 ancient monuments. The city has preserved the essence of antiquity, Slavic traditions, and stunning architecture, offering a unique spiritual atmosphere. Mentioned in chronicles in 1024, Suzdal became the capital of the Rostov-Suzdal Principality by the mid-11th century. Under the leadership of Yuri Dolgoruki, the city flourished, but his successor moved the capital to Vladimir. Suzdal faced numerous hardships, including Mongol invasions, raids by the Crimean Tatars, fires, and epidemics during the 17th century. The Suzdal Kremlin, situated on the Kamenka River, houses the Cathedral of the Nativity of the Virgin, featuring frescoes from the 15th to 17th centuries. The Savior Monastery, initially a wooden fortress, was rebuilt in stone and now hosts the Cathedral of the Transfiguration of the Savior, which contains 1,689 frescoes. The Kibany is the largest mountain range on the Kola Peninsula, located in the Murmansk region. Despite its size, measuring only 40 kilometers from west to east and 35 kilometers from north to south, it stands out due to its location 150 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. The range dates back about 390 million years, and over time, the mountains have evolved into gentle hills that are relatively easy to explore. The Kibany Mountains are rocky and treeless, situated beyond the 67th parallel in Russian Lapland. This range is the highest landmass on the Kola Peninsula, with peaks rising 800 to 900 meters above the surrounding plains. The tallest peak in the Kibany reaches 1,200 meters above sea level, making it the highest point in the entire peninsula. On clear summer days, the mountains are visible from many areas, including the Kandalaksha tundra in the south and the Kovdor Heights in the west. The climate in this region is unusual, with winter thaws occurring frequently, but summer and early autumn frosts are common, especially in early June and late August. The Naval Cathedral of St. Nicholas in Kronstadt, completed in 1913, is the largest and last of the naval cathedrals built during the Russian Empire. Originally the primary church of the Russian Navy, it was closed in 1929 as part of an anti-religious campaign. Over the years, it served various purposes, including a movie theater, a house of officers, and later, in 1980, a museum of the Navy. Located in Kronstadt's Anchor Square, this Russian Orthodox cathedral was constructed from 1903 to 1913, funded by donations from sailors, naval officers, the imperial family, and Russian citizens. The cathedral is dedicated to all fallen sailors of the Russian Navy. Today, after major restoration, the cathedral is a stunning example of Neo-Byzantine architecture, attracting both religious worshippers and tourists. Visitors can ascend the bell tower for unique panoramic views. The cathedral, once devastated during Soviet times, has been restored, though some work continues. As an active church, visitors are asked to respect the dress code. Altai is derived from the Mongolian word for gold. Visitors to Altai often describe it as a mythical land where legends come to life. It is a rare and pristine corner of the earth, where nature wears its purest form, with vast steppes, dense taiga, modest deserts, and towering snow-capped peaks. Although the Altai region spans 92,000 square kilometers, only a small fraction is suitable for farming, allowing its natural beauty to remain largely untouched. This is what draws both Russian citizens and tourists from around the world to the Republic of Altai. The land of Altai intrigued Russian dukes for centuries, but it wasn't until the late 16th century, following Ermak's successful campaign and the fall of the Siberian Khanate, that they gained access. Settlers, including merchants, peasants, and soldiers, quickly moved in, building fortresses by the early 18th century to protect themselves from Zongarian raids. Ergaki Natural Park, located in the south of the Khakassia Republic in the western Siam, is a popular tourist destination and a highlight of Siberia. Known as the Pearl of Siberia, this area offers a stunning mix of pristine lakes, clean rivers, vast Siberian taiga, and impressive cliffs, making it a paradise for nature lovers and travelers. Ergaki, part of the Ergak-Targak Taiga Ridge, is considered one of Russia's natural symbols, alongside Baikal Lake and Altai. The park is a haven for outdoor activities, with hiking, horseback riding, and climbing available during the summer. Tourists can also go rafting on the Us and Oya rivers, fish, or simply relax in the camps. For adrenaline seekers, extreme activities like base jumping are also popular here. In winter, Ergaki transforms into a winter sports paradise, attracting skiers, snowboarders, and snowmobile enthusiasts. The ski season runs from late October to mid-June, offering a long period to enjoy the snowy landscapes. Dambai, located in the Caucasus region of Karachay-Cherkessia, at an altitude of 1,650 meters, is surrounded by stunning mountain lakes and waterfalls. Its pleasant climate makes it a popular destination not only in winter but throughout the year. This picturesque village sits in a valley framed by the snowy peaks of the main Caucasian range, offering breathtaking views in every season. The area is known for its vibrant natural beauty, from colorful foliage and rugged mountains to pristine waterfalls cascading from great heights. The untouched mountain lakes, with their crystal-clear blue waters, exude a serene and untouched charm. Visitors are struck by the fresh, invigorating mountain air and the overwhelming majesty of the landscape, where the power of nature seems to dwarf human presence. Alongside its natural wonders, Dambai boasts warm, welcoming locals and serves as a gateway to the magnificent Caucasus Mountains. Sochi Olympic Park, located in the Imratinsky Valley on the Black Sea coast in Sochi, Russia, is a key sports and entertainment hub. This Olympic site hosts several significant venues, including the main Olympic Stadium, which was used for ceremonies, and indoor sports arenas for hockey, figure skating, curling, and speed skating. At the heart of the park lies a water basin with the fountain, the Waters of the Olympic Park. After the 2014 Winter Olympics, the park evolved into a multi-purpose sports facility. The addition of the Sochi Autodrome, a 6-kilometer-long racing track with a 55,000-seat capacity, made it a destination for motorsport events, including the FIA Formula One Russian Grand Prix. It also hosts cultural and corporate events, alongside a museum dedicated to sports cars. The park remains a vibrant venue for international events, attracting visitors to experience a range of activities, from Olympic sports to motorsports and cultural showcases. The Swallow's Nest, often referred to as the White Pearl of the southern Crimean coast, is an iconic neo-Gothic castle perched atop Cape I Todor's Aurora Cliff near the village of Gaspra, just 11 kilometers from Yalta. Despite its location outside Yalta, it remains one of the area's most renowned attractions, celebrated for its romantic design and resemblance to a fairy tale palace, earning it the nickname Palace of Love. The castle features spires, turrets, and battlements, with only 2 small bedrooms and a cozy living room. However, its cliffside location posed challenges, as grottos beneath the structure caused significant damage during the 1927 earthquake. A garden and part of the structure were lost to the sea, and extensive reconstruction in the 1962 involved dismantling and rebuilding the castle on a reinforced foundation. Throughout its history, the Swallow's Nest has hosted an Italian restaurant and served as a filming location for Soviet movies, becoming a symbol of Crimea's charm and cultural heritage. The Orishek Fortress, also known as Schlüsselburg, was constructed in 1323 as a defensive outpost for Veliki Novgorod. It became part of the Moscow state in 1478 and has since witnessed significant events in Russian history. Initially built from wood, the fortress was later reinforced with stone walls, and its bastion towers were expanded. Throughout the years, the fortress changed hands during wars, passing from Russian to Swedish control. In 1702, Tsar Peter the Great recaptured it, regaining access to the Baltic Sea. A year later, he established St. Petersburg as the new Russian capital, and the front line of defense shifted to the Finnish Gulf. The fortress was used as a political prison, famously holding the brother of Vladimir Lenin, who was executed for treason. The complex expanded over the years and could house about 1,000 prisoners by 1911. After being abandoned in 1917, the fortress survived the Second World War, though it was severely damaged. Today, only 6 of the original 10 towers remain, and the fortress is now a museum open to visitors. Galitsky Park, located near Krasnodar Stadium, is a newly developed park in Krasnodar, showcasing an innovative landscape design. Its spiral and multi-tiered alleys stretch across several kilometers, surrounded by ponds, fountains, and young plants still growing into their full beauty. The park offers a variety of recreational facilities, including streetball courts, a skate park, jogging tracks, a rock climbing wall, and children's playgrounds. Spanning 22 hectares, the park is named after Sergei Nikolaevich Galitsky, a Russian businessman, and features around 25,000 flowers and 2,300 trees. Visitors can explore attractions like an amphitheater, a lookout deck, a water labyrinth with LED fountains, and a multicolored waterfall. Adjacent to the park is Krasnodar Stadium, home to FC Krasnodar, which accommodates up to 35,074 spectators during soccer matches. For those interested in Japanese culture, the park includes tea houses spread over 7.5 hectares, offering tea ceremonies and authentic Japanese souvenirs. Unique teas like hojicha and mochi delights can be enjoyed here, providing a distinct cultural experience alongside the park's modern landscape. The Golden Bridge, spanning the Golden Horn Bay, stands as the centerpiece of Vladivostok and is visible from nearly every corner of the city. Though envisioned in the mid-20th century, construction began only in 2008 as part of the city's preparations for the APEC 2012 summit. The bridge features a distinctive design, with its supports shaped like the letter V, and ranks among the 10 largest cable-stayed bridges globally. Its construction carefully considered the natural conditions of the Primorsky region, and special lighting enhances its beauty at night. The Golden Bridge is one of 3 recently built in Vladivostok and is widely regarded as a symbol of the city. Previously, traveling around the bay required about 90 minutes, but the bridge now connects the city center to the Churkin district in just 5 minutes. This remarkable structure has significantly improved life in Vladivostok, linking its vibrant downtown with the more industrial and casual Churkin area. Yekaterinburg, located on the eastern slopes of the Ural Mountains, marks the division between Europe and Asia, and is Russia's 3rd or 4th largest city, with a population of 1.5 million. Established in 1723 and named after Catherine I, it became a vital industrial hub under Peter the Great, who recognized its strategic significance for Russia's military and economic growth. Today, the city is a major center for heavy industry and steel production, often compared to Pittsburgh in the United States. Yekaterinburg is renowned for its cultural offerings, including museums, art galleries, and a rich performing arts scene. The city is also linked to the emergence of Russian rock music, known as Ural rock, during the Soviet era. Tourists can enjoy its scenic parks, picturesque lakes, and historic buildings, along with attractions. For art enthusiasts, Yekaterinburg offers a blend of classical and modern exhibitions, reflecting its historical ties to progressive theater. The golden abode of Buddha Shakyamuni, or New Kuru, was completed in 2005-inch Elista, southern Russia, designed in the Tibetan architectural style. Inside, the prayer hall houses an 1-meter-high Buddha statue and the robe of the 14th Dalai Lama. At 63 meters tall, the building contains the largest Buddha statue in Russia and Europe, standing 9 meters high. The temple serves as a significant site for prayer, rituals, and holiday services. The temple's design follows a mandala shape and is surrounded by 108 white sand stupas and 17 pagodas with statues of prominent Buddhist teachers from Nalanda. Upon entering the temple, visitors are often struck by a sense of peace, making it hard to believe they are still in Russia. Visitors are encouraged to walk clockwise, spinning the prayer wheels, while marveling at the giant Buddha inside the prayer hall. Yaroslavl, situated at the meeting point of the Volga and Kotorosl rivers about 250 kilometers northeast of Moscow, became a major commercial hub in the 11th century. Renowned for its 17th century churches, the city exemplifies the urban planning reforms initiated by Empress Catherine the Great in 1763, blending historic structures with neoclassical designs on a radial master plan. The Assumption Cathedral, one of the city's oldest landmarks, dates back to the early 13th century under Prince Constantine's orders. Destroyed and rebuilt multiple times, it was demolished in 1937 but later restored with gleaming golden domes and white stone walls that stand out against the Volga's blue skies. Legends tell of Prince Yaroslav the Wise killing a bear at the site where the city was founded, inspiring Yaroslavl's emblem of a bear holding a poleaxe on a silver shield. Strategically located at the crossroads of trade routes, the city quickly grew into a center for commerce and craftsmanship. Abrau-Dyurso is a rural locality in Krasnodar Krai, Russia, located on the shore of Lake Abrau, 14 kilometers west of Novorossiysk. Founded on the 25th of November, 1870, as a royal winery, the settlement aimed to produce wine for the Tsar's household. In 1891, Prince Lev Golitsyn, known for his work in Crimea, was appointed to oversee imperial vineyards, bringing skilled French winemakers to Abrau-Dyurso. By 1897, the winery's champagne cellars held over 13,000 bottles of sparkling wine. The Russian Revolution temporarily disrupted the winery's operations, but the French winemakers' legacy continued through their Russian apprentices, and the brand Sovetskoye Shampanskoye became famous during the Soviet era. Today, Abrau-Dyourso is the center of Russia's primary wine-growing region, and its winery produces millions of bottles annually, with a sparkling wine museum located on the site. Murmansk, Russia invites adventurous travelers to experience its unique Arctic culture and rich history. Known as the Gateway to the Arctic, it is the largest city north of the Arctic Circle and serves as a key hub for commercial shipping, fishing, and Arctic expeditions. With a history spanning just over a century, Murmansk is also a hero city, a title granted to select Russian communities for their wartime resilience. Despite its youth, the city has faced 4 wars but has never been conquered. The transformation of Murmansk from a small outpost to a bustling city in just 100 years is fascinating. Tourism in Murmansk revolves around its extraordinary natural wonders, with the Northern Lights being the most renowned. This dazzling phenomenon, visible from September to March, is a major draw for tourists. Russia's immense size and rich history offer a fascinating blend of natural beauty, cultural heritage, and complex traditions. From the icy expanse of Siberia to the bustling streets of Moscow, there's something for everyone to explore in this vast land. Whether you're intrigued by its historical landmarks or its stunning landscapes, Russia never fails to leave a lasting impression.